Good morning, Your Majesties. Happy day 16 of Princessgiving. How are y'all enjoying Princessgiving? Let me know down below. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And Annabelle wants to say hello. So there's Annabelle. And before I continue the series of the Chronicle of Life, for those of you that are new here, I'm going to do my little rundown. I am meeting Adam McIntyre on February 25th, and his tour is called the Chronically Online Tour. So that's why I decided to do this series. So I was inspired by Adam McIntyre to do this series because his tour is called the Chronically Online Tour. So that's why I'm doing this series. Okay, so chapter 15 is called Corpses. Okay. Surveillance showed that Vanessa had never left the villa since she entered. Oswald sat deep in the study room, flipping through the surveillance camera over and over again. There was no way Vanessa would disappear out of thin air. There must be a place that she had accidentally forgotten. Oswald closed his eyes exhaustedly and took a nap. Oswald, who closed his eyes, went into darkness again and became even more irritated. Oswald clenched his fists tightly, wanting to break free from the nightmare. Suddenly, opening his eyes, Oswald struggled out of his nightmare. Looking at the French window, he held a cup of coffee in his hand and poured. Where in the villa was it scorching hot? The greenhouse, the glass greenhouse that coveted vegetation was definitely a warm and moist place. Oswald raised the curtain and looked carefully, but he didn't find any traces of Vanessa. It was a dark and hot place. Thinking back and forth, the only thing left was the basement. It was the midsummer, and the basement was sultry. If Vanessa really stayed there for a week, the consequences were simply unthinkable. Go lock up Elvira. Oswald rubbed his temples exhaustedly. Come with me to the basement. Opening the door to the basement, a rotten smell spread out. Mr. Simon, be careful. The bodyguard stopped Oswald and turned on the light. The darkness swept away. Oswald looked at the highly rotten corpse on the ground. White maggots were already growing on the corpse and were wriggling. The stench was really unbearable. Ooh, yeah, I can only imagine. Oswald stepped forward to carefully identify the corpse. Seeing that the corpse was indeed covered with Vanessa's clothes, Oswald collapsed. He stretched out his hand and examined the corpse without even caring about the stench. Oswald saw that Vanessa was holding a sharp dagger in her hand. Judging from the wound, Vanessa had committed suicide. Oh man. Being stimulated by the scene, Oswald did not know who to blame. Why did Vanessa commit suicide? Elvira had been in the villa for so many days, claiming that Vanessa was in good health. If Elvira hadn't lied, how could he have found Vanessa's body so late? When Elvira found out that Oswald had brought someone to the basement, she knew that something was wrong. She quickly sent a message asking for help. Why did Vanessa disappear? Oswald looked at Elvira, who had taken care of him since he was young. His eyes were cold. This, I don't know, Elvira stammered before Elena gave her instructions. She didn't dare to say anything. Oswald closed his eyes in exhaustion, giving her an ultimatum. You've taken care of me for so many years. I don't want to ruin our relationship. Oswald. Elena was still wearing a hospital uniform, standing outside the villa and shouting Oswald's name. Oswald felt a headache when he asked the bodyguard to bring her here. Elena was really too annoying. Now that he was troubled by Vanessa's death, he had no time to he had no time to care about her. However, it was Vanessa's fault that Elena had become like this. He wanted to atone for Vanessa's sins. Oswald, Oswald, you want to leave me? Elena is so scared in the hospital. Alone. Elena sobbed. I walked a long way to the villa by myself. When Elvira saw Elena, it was as if she saw hope. Where's Elena? Elena innocently opened her eyes wide. Why isn't Vanessa here? Oswald was deeply saddened, but he was willing to admit the news of Vanessa's death. He deceived himself. He deceived himself and said she has something to do. Elena, don't ask anymore, okay? Elena nodded and sat beside Oswald with admiration in her eyes. Oswald, I want to eat the steamed egg custard cooked by Elvira. Elvira, who was kneeling on the ground, was reminded and hurriedly noted to Oswald, Young master, please prepare me this time. I was afraid that you would blame me, so that I concealed Mrs. Simon's disappearance. I thought Dr. Norton had taken her away. I didn't know she was in the basement. Oswald was angry. Elvira was lying. She cleaned the entire villa by herself. How could she not go in the basement for a week? Elena, go out and play for a while, Oswald said. Go out and play for a while? How old's Elena? Seeing Elena close the door, Oswald's expression became serious. With anger, he signaled for the bodyguard to hold Elvira up. Since you don't want to tell the truth, don't blame me for being ruthless. Oswald's voice filled with exhaustion and ruthlessness. Take her nails off. Elvira opened her eyes wide in disbelief. She cried until tears ran down her face. Young master, you can't treat me like this. Even if I don't like her, Vanessa is still my wife. Her death will definitely not be so easily covered. No matter what, I must find out who the real culprit is. Oswald was extremely cold and unmoved. Hearing the miserable screams in the room, Elena was worried that Elvira would not be able to withstand and sell her out. She was so anxious that she sought a group of bodyguards carrying stretchers out of the basement and rushing forward. Mr. Simon, the bodyguard, anxiously knocked on the door of the study. Miss Martha accidentally knocked down the stretcher. The highly rotting corpse frightened Miss Martha to the point of becoming ill. Dang. That's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Annabelle says she loves you guys. Hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. But before I go, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Mandy V, which is Jessie V's sister. It's her birthday today. So Mandy V, happy birthday. I love you so much. I knew it was someone's birthday today, but I couldn't figure out who it was. So Mandy V, if you see this, happy birthday. I love you so much. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Be good now. Love you guys. Bye.